Hello, good morning. Welcome to another. This is another video of ES Futures Trading. What I'm doing now. To begin with, today is Wednesday, June 7th. What I'm going to do, I'm going to play a replay of yesterday. I am not in the market. I'm not going to be in the market this week, but I want to do this replays uh, to be in touch with the market. I am still doing my homework, but not doing. I'm taking a break from trading. Um, what I have here, what I have here is yesterday before the opening. This is Monday. We have a Monday. We have a day that has gave us some excess. Technically, this is a excess in the upper side, not an impressive excess though. We saw value moving lower, but value is. We saw POC moving lower, but value is overlapping to higher. POC moving lower. We have a really weak low yesterday, very mechanical low here. Really good odds the market is going to take this low in the current session, in the next session. Overnight inventory is fairly balanced, just as it was Monday as well. I did a replay of this day. I did a early, I did an early streaming, but but I was mute the whole time, so uh, I talked for about an hour. It was mute, man. That was something unexpected and showing that I am not that focused yet. I did not regain my focus yet. This is going to be really fast. What I'm going to play here is going to be really fast because I don't have too much time here. And since I already watched the replay, I kind of know what happened already. I'm going to I'm going to open the market at regular speed and then going to increase to double the speed and then 5 times speed and then 10 and 15. Okay, that's 1 minute before the opening. The market is open now. What I saw here, market open and traded towards the lower side, but with absolutely lack of tempo, not conviction, zero conviction to the downside. The market take this low. This is a not good. This is a bad level to try to be along. Has if any, I would be watching the lower side here. What the market, if the market has the ability to take this low and trade to the opposite side of this lower distribution, actually, that's what I am watching here. What I saw, this is an absolute. Can you see the tempo here? The really bad tempo. I'm going to go to double the speed now. Double the speed here. There's some attempt here. But the market has zero conviction here. And what I have noticed here was volume. The market volume was lower, the lowest of the last 10 days. That's a sign too. That's a sign that this movement can have problems. And then it's kind of late in the day. I mean, I can see now right, that has happened. I can see volume increasing a little bit, a little bit, just about decreasing actually. And there's a big jump here in this period. I don't know what happened in that period. Right? But I saw this really slow tempo here. This is twice the speed. I'm going to go to 5. When I go to 5 here, Notice how the tempo remains. Really, I mean, I saw when I see this kind of speed, if this was real time, if this were real time, that was a really good market with this kind of movement. But seeing or watching this kind of tempo at 5 times the speed, that's really slow. That's really slow market. Now, the lower side has something. Let's see, the market can take this value area low because buying from this level, actually, because the rally comes exactly from this level. Actually, uh, there's increases that increases the the odds of the market keeping the direction of the trade of the break here. Now the market is out of balance. The market has break below previous day range. Right? Market is below this range. Market is out of balance now. The thing here is, can the market trade towards this low? Right? I don't want the market at this moment time, this volume and the way how it's trading, it's a you know kind of like a red flag now, a warning sign that anything that can happen here could be actually something that is misleading here, right? Misleading traders. 42 about half, very slow. To me, this is absolutely slow here. Very slow. I'm going to go to 10 times here. 10 times the speed. Now I see some volume here. I see some volume. What's going to happen here? I see that volume here. That's important. And that volume is below this low. Okay? All right, but the market has come back inside this range. Actually, 2 times now, by now. Leaving this volume, you know, what do we have on the upper side? Opening here. Okay. I have multiple references actually. I have POC, Halbach, last, saddle, high, overnight high, and value at a low from yesterday. I was watching the downside here when I saw this, but when the market re-enters the range, that's over. You know, the short now, being short now is risky now. Not that I try not to trade the opening. There lately, until maybe the end of last week, there was a lot of opportunities at the opening. That has changed. That is currently changing. The market is changing. I noticed. I have noticed that. Now this high is no good. This high is no good. Low is better, but the high is no good. B, let's see what B is going to do. Come to halfback or come to high. Which one is going to be? Is the market come out of this range? No, this high is no good. It's actually taking this high actually put this one's on. But don't notice the thing here. Now there is change in the market in this market. First, the market has taken this low out, and there is the trend to the upside has ended now. Now the market could do sideways trading or can have a break. That's the bigger time frame. The intraday, the shortest time frame, the daily, this 30 minutes bars, which is a shorter time frame, is different. That is going to the upside. Okay, that's going to the upside, and they did not realize that the market has changed. Actually, there is change in the market. If I was watching to the downside here at the opening, now that situation is over. The market has re-entered previous day range and actually targets this upper side. Okay, Halbach has been taken. Last is there, not a good sign for for the shorts. Good side, good signs for longs for the upper side. Now let's see the market. Okay, this is not good. This high is not good. At this moment, notice where this high is. A couple ticks from value area low, previous day value area low. Value now is is lower. Value is lower. This low couldn't is also a couple ticks from this value area low. This one couldn't take it. This one couldn't take it, but let's see if this one actually can be taken because the market is now in the opposite side, in the upper side of the current range, right? Only two periods. There's some rejection here at these prices, but buying is coming from sell. It's appearing here. Remember, very slow tempo, very slow market, lack of volume here. 10 times the speed. Can the market come inside A? This is a big pullback here. It came all the way down to here, more than half back. 18 minutes into the next, into B period. Now from yesterday, all of these levels are weak here. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Very weak levels here. This level has been repaired. That is history now. I'm keeping this level as a reference. This period, this market has made another 10,000 hit, but it is too wide. It took still two periods to make this 10,000. It makes 10,000 here in only one period. This high is not good. Good odds market is going to take this high. But the tempo is not good. The speed of the market, the pace, the conviction, the lower side was, the market has zero conviction to the lower side. Now there's another distribution here. Single prints here. Emotional market. Market is getting emotional here. Emotional trade. This high is not good. No. Can the market take these weak levels out? This one, this one, this one, and ultimate this one up here. Very slow market. Volume actually is decreasing here. Let me show you why I say it's decreasing. Uh, the first period has the market open high, 5%, and then it comes to low to 2% here. This one, 2%. It is higher, but to be higher overall, this one should have been maybe up here. And this one could be good, could be good. Maybe up here. Notice how it was 5% at the opening. It decreases to 2% and keeps 2%. That's why I say it's lower. I can do that by watching on these ones. I don't need to watch Jim's website now because I did this so many times. Now this buying is not that good coming from Settle. It's very questionable here. Very questionable. Okay, momentum to the upside, very questionable. Weak traders here. Notice where B came from, overnight high back, overnight low, my bad. Now, what is going to happen here? A, B, C. 15 minutes into the period. No, okay. Okay. Did you see that movement? That fast movement. It came up to here first, and then boom. Those are the stops being hit. Those are the stops being hit. Okay. There's no more than that. No more than that. I can say that. Right. If there's something to the upside, the market may retrace here and take these highs out. This C high out. Let's see if that happens. And especially in particular because the up here from the previous day, we have a very weak reference here. And it was bought two times from high back. This is the same as if the market would come down here and bought two times from this high back. It's a good also market taking this high and actually trading higher here. The next reference on the upper side, 4,300. This is where problems can happen. If there's anything that is going to be happening or the troubles can happen is up here actually. Notice that POC, okay? Notice that Monday's POC is also around the same level. Boy, this is super slow. To be 10 times the speed is very slow. I'm going to go to 15 now. This one is history. No thanks whatsoever. This low is not good. To me, it's not good. It's a sign that another distribution being formed here. This is 15 times high. Now, notice this here. Okay, this thing here. This is an inside bar. Okay, but notice where it's coming from. D, where D low is, hard back here, right? Now, something that can be happening here. Notice how the laggards are entering. That's why I say, as I said earlier, but this market is changing. Now, laggards start to appear here when the trade is coming to the end. The trade could be the trade 4300 is a risky level. Okay, the trade could be the destination of this trade could be this taking this high out, coming to take this high out. That happens to be also yesterday's POC and a spike into the upside. Anything above this is extra. But this is the potential destination of this trade. All removal just of trade based on intraday references. Okay. 15 times faster, man. It's how slow this market is. This is very slow. Really bad. Notice where it's being bought again. Two times it's been bought from Halba. Don't tell me you're going to. Oh, no way. Three times from Halbach here. Three times the market came to Halbach here. Exactly to this low. Four times? My God. Four times. And, alright. Now this Halbach has been taken. Okay. Now we can go higher. Let's go higher. Can we? Notice how volume dries here. Dries here. Market keeps pushing to the downside. Pushing that side. First sign of change, closing this distribution. Market closes this distribution, something has changed. So far, oh, okay, there's a change here, right? This market has changed. There's nothing to the upside here now. Just because these simple things, right? These simple things. These coming to low. Oh, okay. It is going to close this distribution. Yeah, it has been closed, but notice where this market has been bought. One tick from closing, actually. Right? This low, the low is very weak here. Now, one time frame higher has ended here. This increases the odds of rotation. Now, this high, getting to this high now is very questionable because the upside trend has ended here. There's no more. And notice, oh, by the way, I just noticed this. Notice where this low is. Overnight pair. See, very mechanical low here. This low is not good. Can the market go higher? I'm going to go to 30 times faster now. 30 times fast. Yeah, 30 times the speed of the market here. Okay. Now, there was a trend that could have been started here with it, but now that is over. This high has been taken. So good odds, high odds of having a rotational market. Now, the odds increased with when D ended the one time framing early in the morning, and now this has changed again. Good odds of having a rotational market. Now I don't see this anymore as a potential destination trade. A, B, C, D increases the volume, F increases the volume. A very high volume, right? Relative to the previous day. You can see I ended lower actually. Yeah. Oh, wow. Let's go faster than that. I'm going to go to 45. This is very, very, very fast here. This low potential for fire. Now, here is when I start to see. Okay, this market is getting too long here. This might be getting too long. Can you see? Market going higher. Market goes higher. And now the end, the upside trend. A new one starts, right? D, you have E, F, and now G. But this one, notice what POC is and what the market is doing. The market is going higher and actually is being pulled back. Goes higher, is pulled back to POC. Goes higher, it's pulled back. Goes higher, it pulls back. Pullbacks to what? To where? It wasn't POC before. Now you can see it's POC, right? But that's the thing, right? You have to use your imagination for that. You can see how wide this market is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 periods wide here. And the market keeps going higher and it's being pulled. Every time it tries to go higher, it's pulled down to POC. POC actually is moving higher, but it's getting wider here. Right? So this market could be getting too long here. Liquidation here. This is liquidation. G low is absolutely bad. A half back, which happens to be sailor as well. Boy, but notice how it didn't take D low. Huh. 45 times faster. I just want to see what happened. Okay. No, but the main thing to me was no, this one has been taken. This weekly low has been taken. The main thing for me was down here. Now, if the market counts, remember what was here? What do we have here? We have things, right? But this time, everybody has forgot about this. If the market can come towards this area, it can actually we can actually have a spike to the downside here. You know, taking this one not taking this longs here, this volume was going to the upside, and also because there was a weak reference here, there was a weak longs here, and multiple, what do we have below? But value is moving higher here. But the value is moving higher. And the main thing that I saw here was when the market took this low out, there was nothing here. There was nothing here. That's the main thing. Now observation is value has moved higher to overlapping to higher, overlapping to lower. It was lower, but now it's overlapping to lower. Value is moving higher. This low is not good. This low is not good. This, this low has been, this level has been repaired. And where the trading is happening here. Where the trading is happening. It's happening when the trading is happening here, it's happening around the center of the profile. Now there's nothing here. There was nothing here in this market. Very hard to trade. There's nothing here. This high is super weak to me. Very mechanical high, very close to daily high back from the previous day. Now this is super, this is 3Y, almost 3. Oh, hey, look at that. This level has been repaired. And look at this. I would be watching, I would be watching the downside, but no doing anything here. Very low situation. There's a lot of whipsaw going on here. Very hard to trade here. This, can you see the shape of this? This looks like, it's starting to look like a P, right? You got the stem of the P here and the loop of the P. Very subtle, very subtle. In the same way, Hope was very subtle, the change, very subtle to see the market changing here. Okay, because this day, Monday, closed the distributions, close Friday distribution, and which targets this low. Now, this is a P shape here, but it's not that obvious though. It's not that obvious. It has some upside extension, but this upside extension has been every time has been pulled to the downside, kind of like a market getting too long here. Look at the intraday here, weak level here. This low is also weak. K low is also weak. It's coming from Cedo and also hard back. Let's see what's happened with L. Oh, you know, you don't want to be long in this market. Very weak low here. Value. This is one sign, but most important, value is lower. Right? Value is lower relative to the previous day. I'm not saying the market cannot go higher here, but I'm saying the risk. Everything's about risk here. Everything's about risk. The risk is high. If I see value lower, I won't take a long here. It's just you're just going against the market then. No, man, don't, no, come on, really? Look at this. Another weak level here, which makes this level even weaker. It seems good here. The high seems good, but if you take in consideration the previous day, you got super weak. This level here is super weak. Market has good also coming to check this level today, Wednesday. Okay. Now I'm going to check now. I have put already my references in today's market based on what I saw here. I have named this as a mechanical 6 high yesterday. Very mechanical. This is not good. The market has good also taking this high out. Last is kind of like somewhat separate from several, not that much. The VIX is extraordinarily low here. VIX is 14. You know, VIX is 14, and the risk that I see in the market is extraordinarily high. This low, in the lower side, we have this low, which happen. This is a mechanical low, okay, K. It happens to be also halfback, and this double low here is this one here. I'm going to go ahead and save this and do the next thing I do my, when I do my home, I already made my homework, but just to show what is, what do we have here. Now, this market, what is happening with the overall market? Bonds are in range. This could, the bond can have a big, can have a rally or a break here. Both of them, rally or break. Crude oil, even though the Saudis announced oil cuts oil cuts can be extended to the next year, the market is just the market don't care, didn't care. Uh, dollar, same as bonds, dollar has potential here. Both sides is opening a range. You can have keep going to the upside, you can or it can come back crashing towards this low. Gold unchanged. Gold is around just below the 2000, doing at a range here around the 2000. Now the monthly, this range, the current month range is very very narrow. Now the only reference on the upper side is you have 4300 and 4327, which is a high from August last year. Notice how this low here, the 4062 is a week. It has no excess. This breakout, the market is doing a breakout in the monthly time frame. Breakout of this year, the 2023 high has been taken out. The base of the break is weak here. That's why I got this 4062. Okay. Now let's check with the weekly. What happened? What's happening in the weekly time frame? The weekly time frame starts to show some sign of weakness. Notice how this low here. You know, first, the breakout happens from around the center of this 3 week range. 1, 2, 3, around the center. Now, and this low, you got 1, 2, 3 lows here. All right. So it's not that good actually. That's not that good. Now, but let's see the daily. It seems to start getting better on the daily. And when I see the daily, I have so absolutely weakness everywhere I see here. Yeah. First, the breakout. You have this reference in the upper side, the 4327. It's the same reference for all time frames, for daily, weekly, and monthly. Now, momentum is to the upside. You can see the market is going high. The momentum is to the upside, but what the lower side is super weak, man, super weak. We have a gap here. You know, the breakout happened. This breakout happened with the gap, and now it's the market is trading sideways here. Notice that what it could be. It could be some P shape here. We can have some P shape short covering here. Short covering weakens the market. I'm not going to go ahead and say that this is short covering. All right. I saw short covering here, but this could be the last shorts being covered. Uh, there could be also here. Remember, the contract is about to expire, and there is a lot of shorts here that could be waiting. As long as the contract closes down here, I'm going to keep my premium. There's a lot of shorts here still in the market. I'm removing those shorts. If there's a spike to the upside here, that would be the last of the shorts getting out of the market, finally getting out of the market. The lower side has five crack effect potential down here, you know, five crack space. And notice what do we have below that? A gap, and before above the gap 4 days. 1, 2, 3, 4 days low at the same level. Below and also 50. Below that, another three. One, two, three. Another gap and a mechanical loss. So the structure of the market for me is very weak here. Longs, being long, the market is going to the upside. You will never know how long the market is going, how high the market is going to go. Now there's some sort of change. Something has changed in this market. This is, I don't need this one anymore. Something has changed in the market. The upside trade has ended here. There's no more upside. There could be some accumulation here, some sideways trading here. It's going to happen? I don't know. This high is no good. The high is no good. Good also, the market can take this high. If the market, if this high is taken, I would pay special attention if the market can take the 4300 back, which actually targets this low, which is not, or this high, which is not that impressive actually. This high is very weak as well. It's a very mechanical and it's weak because it was bought from Monday's POC. POC mechanical high there. Value is lower, but notice also how value is accumulating here. 3 days now with overlapping value to each other. POC is lower, as you say, POC is moving lower, value is moving lower as well. Very weak trading going on down here. There's a weak reference here. This there is potential for maybe if there's something to the downside, the market could come back to can be bought from held and will make actually the same kind of the same will give you the same kind of weakness that we have here in the upper side. This high is very weak. If the market comes back down to hold back, actually the same weakness that we have in the upper side, the same kind of weakness we will have in the lower side. And since this trade failed to take the opposite side of this range, anything can happen. I wouldn't be surprised here if we have a really big spike to the upside or having a big break. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Anything can happen here. I am absolutely neutral in this market. There's um, the market is being controlled or is being conducted by very short time. It's been dominated by short-term trading money, not big time, big trading money. There is nothing today on schedule on the news. Um, I would be very careful. I would watch this. If this high, there could be if this high. There's a lot of stops here. There's a lot of stops here in the upper side. uh, from today, from yesterday, and from Mondays as well. Now, what the overnight looks like now? What? Oh, that's yesterday, and this is today. Look how the overnight looks like. Oh my God, where it was bought? It's started from half back here. Now, even overnight also, overnight again, it's kind of balanced, because you got settled here, good amount of trade happen above zero, and a significant amount also below here. Uh, there's accumulation here on the upper side. This could have counteraction. There could be some counteraction here. The market is getting long here. It's removing. Can you see how it's going to the upside here? Uh, this highs, these shorts are absolutely wrong here, and these longs as well. There's nothing going on in this market. Nothing going on. Absolutely nothing going on. As I say, still, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a big break or a big rally or just more sideways trading here. More sideways trading. I am totally neutral now. I don't have I don't have any kind of bias here. Um, just be careful. You have to be very careful when you do anything. You can use these references. If the market take this high out, which is absolutely weak, this high is absolutely weak here. Pay attention to what the market does around the 4,300. If the market can take the 4,300 with conviction to the upside. If it trading doesn't get close to this level, there's a good odds the market can come down and take this low out because this low is very mechanical here. Very mechanical here. Look at where this low here, overnight low is exactly the hard back. Exactly the hard back here. There could be a lot of chop here as well. So there could be another thing that can happen here is some kind of sequential trade. Face the market taking these highs out. We have one from this day, week. Yesterday was also very mechanical, and now we have also the overnight. They're exactly this high. Very mechanical here. And the low, we have an intraday low from yesterday, another week low here, another intraday low week here from yesterday, and the overnight here. So there could be some, if, if I am if I have a scenario here, I guess the more likely the one I give you more weight is for more rotation here, and more rotational uh, trading here. Higher also the rotational trading, some kind of like a whipsaw movement here. You know, maybe traders can get emotional, and get along with the long, um, without realizing that could be just taking this a trade take uh, a trade aiming to take these highs, these levels out, and then break and take this a bit, and break towards hard back. Right? I guess for me that would be more likely scenario. I have no, as I say, I am out of the market. I am very neutral at this moment. Okay, I wish you guys a good day today, a good trading day. Stay safe and good luck. I hope this helps. See you.